Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 3 minutes, so I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential opportunity. All right, I have an order at 120 here. So I'm watching this number here. I want to see that go to 120 and for that white line to turn green. White means I'm trying to buy. Green means I have been able to buy, but I'm going to actually cancel that order out. We'll see if this thing wants to bounce up a bit more here. So quick little recap on how my platform works. I am doing options. If you're not sure what options are, just comment below option guide and I'll link you to a free class I put together called The Big Basics of Options. It'll walk you through how they work, terminology, all that good stuff. Options I know sometimes have a reputation of being very complicated, and they can be made that way, but they don't have to be made that way. And I approach them in more of a simple, straightforward way. So if that's how you like to approach things, and I'm confident you will find value in that guide. All right, once again, I think I am going to try here at 120 if it can get up there. No. Once again, got rejected back down. All right, I will pause and I'll keep a close eye on it, and we'll see if I can find an opportunity. No need to rush anything. Market's literally just open. I will pause. I have an order at 115 here for a put. I'm going to move that up to 120. 120, 118. There we go. So I'm at 118. A bit too slow on that. All right, I'll see if it comes back up. I will pause. Is I even recording? I was recording. All right. Yes, I'm talking to myself right now. All right, I'll pause. Well, again, this is live, so I'm talking as things are playing out. So this, if it sounds a little disheveled, well, that's because I'm trying to do multiple things all at once. So this is not the easiest thing to do, to try to think, analyze, talk to you, all that. Not asking for sympathy, just providing a little context on why. All right. Things at some points can be a little quote unquote unprofessional, but that would be why. All right, if this thing wants to come down to that line down here, I'd be interested. All right, I will pause. All right, gonna try for call here at 165. All right, I'll keep a close eye. Well, I think I can get 160 potentially. Looks like 160 right there. There we go, 160. Nope. 145 at this point. Yeah. Had I held strong, I would have been okay, but I was wrong. I thought it was going to break down through that white line at that moment. Still may, but I would have been okay as far as the trade I was looking to take, because it did not break at that moment. Let's see if it does want to come down through that white line. There we go. $140 now. I'm going to go to 155. In there at 155 for a call. and out for a $500 scalp on that one. Very good. And just so you understand, as a recap of how my everything was working, if you want to scroll back, at one moment that whole line there was white. It changed to green. White meaning I was trying to buy, green meaning I was able to buy. Then right here, this line was white for a while. White means I was trying to sell. When that turned green, I was able to sell. And that was the moment that the 500 showed up right there. And then this right here is showing the execution times. So you can see there, you know, that was, I'm not that good at math. So you math geniuses, that's, I know at least it was less than a minute. So less than 1 minute. And yeah, $500. I get it. Sounds like a scam. But yeah, when you get the right entry points, those sorts of gains are certainly possible. In fact, let's go down to 150 here. Try again if this thing wants to come back down. But nice start, $500. It's, I mean, it's, you know, 9:41 was when I got out of that. So 11 minutes total, $500. Not sure of any place in the world where you can make that sort of money. So I'm not complaining, very grateful for that. But let's see if it wants to come back down. I'd be interested again for another call at 150. I will pause. Have an order at 150. That's close for a second. Again, I'm watching this number over here. I want to see that go down to 150 and then go a little bit below, which causing that to turn green. So that's the number I'm watching. All right, I will pause. Have an order at 149. In at 149. See what it wants to do here. So out there, just had to take the $100 move. I wanted more than 100, but I had to go on a loss. And in hindsight, I would have been okay. But hey, I don't know about you, but I'm a really good trader in hindsight. But I wanted more than that, but the price went a little bit too far down below what I wanted. So I had to go into loss control mode. But as you're seeing here, loss control mode does not necessarily mean a loss. It just means accepting less than you were wanting to get. So in that situation, like I said, wanted more than 100, but bummer. Would have been totally fine. But yeah, that was, I thought it'd not drop. No, I mean, I don't expect to nail the exact bottom, but that started to go a little bit further. I thought, okay, well, let me reassess. So one trade worked, that one didn't work, but it's so, you know, I realize that depends on how you define worked. Well, it worked in the sense you made money, true, but I didn't work in the sense of, you know, me getting the entry point that I really thought it was. But I'll take it. Let's see if I can get another trade here. I mean, still not even, market hasn't been open 20 minutes. Okay, well, maybe switch over here to the puts now. $117. So let's see if we can get up here to, well, now it's already dropping back down. All right, I'll pause. Whoop, I missed my entry point there at 117 for a put. And out there for $250. Shoot. Well, that one spiked up there pretty quick. At least I got the exit. Again, when the video started, you can scroll back and look down there and you would have seen that green. Only 7 seconds, but 7 seconds for $250. I'll take it. And we're at 948. And you know what? I'm up 850. I'm going to go ahead and just call it good. I don't want to speak for you. I can only speak for myself. And just to keep the math easy, let's just call it 850. So it's been 20 minutes. $850 in 20 minutes is worth my time. I don't know where you stand on that. I respect, or I realize everybody's got, different times or values that they put on their time. But in the context of my situation as a believer and as somebody that has multiple streams of income, I believe that many streams of income is the key for my type of wealth. What am I defining as wealth? What am I searching as wealth? Well, in my life as a father of 6 kids, I want the freedom of the calendar. I want to be able to look at a calendar and say, nah, I don't feel like doing that. Oh, that looks good. Let's go do that. To me, that's the ultimate wealth. Freedom of the schedule, freedom of time. Now, I realize that if you want a private jet, you want a garage, full of exotic cars, cool, go for it. I hope you accomplish that. But yeah, you're going to need to make more than $850. But for me, combined with my multiple streams of income, that's why I call trading just a side hustle. But $850 in 20 minutes is worth my time. And that's why I think it's a worthwhile pursuit for many people. I want to be very clear. You can lose money. Not every day is like this. So I need to definitely be, very upfront about that. And who knows, maybe you're looking at this and saying, no, that's not even close to worth my time, which cool. I mean, what do you do for a living? I'm not jealous of you at all. I'm actually inspired by that. But like, what do you do for a living where you'd be like, nah, 8, 15, 20 minutes, not worth my time. Like that's awesome. That's awesome. Good for you. But for me, and I think a lot of other people, probably worth their time. So if you are looking for another stream of income, looking for a side hustle, then yeah, consider learning more about trading. Does it have to be options? It doesn't. I've traded stocks and other things like that, so it does not have to be options, but that's just what you witness here in this video. So if there are any other questions, leave those down below. And again, if you want to learn, I think I talked about this earlier, but if you want to learn more about options, terminologies, how they work, all that good stuff, then I do offer a free class called The Big Basics of Options. And again, I apologize for mumbling over my words here, but I'm right now, should I take another trade? But right now this is seemingly picking up. I don't know what to think right now. Is this a true bounce? So do you go long here, or is this thing about to just roll right back over? So I'm uncertain on where kind of things stand at this moment. So I'm just gonna, pass it over and let it do whatever it wants to do. But like I said, if you want to learn more about options, just comment below option guide and I will link you to that free class. So yeah, 20 minutes, $850 for a side hustle. I will take it. So thanks for hanging out. Take care. And like I said, if you want to learn more about options, just comment below option guide. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.